What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another series of the My Forex Funds Challenge. Let's go. Okay guys, so just a quick update. I've been away for a couple of weeks, took a trip to Dubai, which was awesome, and there's going to be a vlog or maybe two coming out on that very soon. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button, get those notifications on so you can see when they come out, and also check the other vlogs on the channel so you can see what kind of style of video it's going to be when it comes out. But this is the start of the new My Forex Funds Challenge. I am going to be doing another $5,000 challenge. Now, normally I'd be trade my own capital and trade on my own live account. But I started one of these challenges once before to show you guys how accessible it is to become a funded trader. Okay, $5,000. It costs $49 to take the evaluation. Now there is a link in the description if you want to go check that out. And basically you have to pass a certain amount to become a funded trader, and then after that you get a good profit split of up to 85%. So we did the challenge once before, and the first one I ended up losing about 3 or 4 videos of edited content. I had a really good day. I traded 3 or 4 times, made 3 different videos basically, and then I lost it all along with some other stuff on my computer, which was annoying. Then the second time I tried it, some stuff in my personal life got in the way, and I've kind of got distracted, and then we got a hard breach, because if you don't pass in 30 days, then you lose the account. So you have to do the first phase in the 30-day period that they give you. So third time's a charm, third time lucky. We're going for it again. I've just loaded it up, and in a minute the next clip will be the first trade. I don't know what it's going to be. I haven't got anything that I'm looking at really at the moment, apart from maybe NAS. It is currently 20 past 1 here in the UK, so we've got New York Open in 10 minutes. In 5 minutes in fact. So I'm probably not going to take anything until after that, but we'll see. So the next clip will be the first trade. All the trades are going to be taken live, so you can see me take them rather than in hindsight, like this is what I did. I'm going to film the entry, film the trade, and film the win or loss, and film the journey. So let's get into it. I hope you enjoy. As I say, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. Alright then guys, so it's been a few minutes after our first intro there, and actually we have got a bit of a potential setup lining up here. Now, with the $5,000 challenge, basically you get a daily loss of $250 and an overall loss of, I got to remind myself, $600. Okay, so I can't lose any more than $250 in the day. If I do, then I get a hard breach. Okay, and then I lose the account. If I lose more than $600 in the day, then I also get a hard breach. And sorry, if I lose $600 in total, then I will lose the account as well. So it's all about managing your risk and working out how you're going to achieve the 8% for phase 1 profit and the 5% for phase 2 profit. So I'm going to be trading a number of strategies. I'm going to be trading the supply and demand strategy that we trade a lot. Now, if you want to check that out on our channel, we do have a video explaining that strategy. I've got a morning breakout strategy, which I trade in the London session, and I also have a strategy at 3 p.m. in the New York session, which is traded on a number of pairs and is on the 1-minute chart. So they're the 3 I'm going to be focusing on, and they're the ones that I find are the best for me. Okay, they're my strategies as what I've been working on for the last 7 years or so. So we're going to be looking at different trades, etc. I haven't actually found anything yet, so I'm going to jump on the charts. We're going to have a look, see if we can find anything. If we don't, then it may even be tomorrow. I'm not going to rush this one. Okay, we're going to take our time. We're going to try and pass this as well as we can. Okay, I found when I first did this the first time round, I was trying to create the videos too much, and therefore I had a couple of stupid losses because I was just trying to find a trade to record rather than record the trades that I find, if that makes sense. So yeah, we'll get into it. We'll come back in a sec, and I think NAS is going to be lining up. Hopefully we've got 2.5 minutes until New York Open, and we might be able to get our first trade in. So let's see. Alright then guys, so jumping into the charts, I just want to show you this. So we are on NAS, and we've got a potential demand zone lining up here. Okay, so we've actually got a demand zone down here. We've got a demand zone here as well. Now if I draw out our fib, we can see that this demand zone is actually below the 50%. And I'm going to be looking for price to take out this fair value gap here. Now this fair value gap is the only fair value gap we have to be taken out, because we had one here. Okay, but you can see we've already taken that out with this wick down. We've come back to even equal this the top of this blue candle here. Let me zoom right in so you can see. So we had a fair value gap here. This would have been the most extreme gap, but you can see we've taken it out with this wick down. So the final one is this one here. Now from this zone, we've had a pretty strong push up, and now we've taken out that gap. Okay, now this is the London Open candle of the 5-minute chart, so we're going to get some volume here, and we're just going to see how we do with this. Basically, I want to try and risk as little as possible and gain as much as possible, right? So I'm going to be looking for a 1 to 2 on this trade, risking a little less than I would normally to potentially gain a little bit more. And we're going to be going for try and get our 1 to 2s as much as possible, but sometimes we go for our 1 to 1 with an 80% takeout at TP1, then we bring our stop loss to break even and let 20% run. Okay, now this is looking quite promising because you can see we've had big buying pressure from this zone. We have no more fair value gaps down here, and this area has broken structure to the left, and we've got strong buying pressure out of the area. So the other thing that is important to see is that we have a new lower low, but then we've had a new higher high, new lower low sort of thing, new higher high. So we're kind of trending up. And to the left here, you can see this beautiful looking supply zone. Now this is a lot stronger than this one because we have a larger movement down and we've broken structure. And I feel that price is potentially going to want to come back up there in the future. We also have some fair value gaps up here, which if you know anything about fair value gaps, they usually like to get taken out, or they will get taken out at some point. It might not necessarily be in the immediate future. It might be in, you know, a week's time or whatever. But it's a good sign that price could potentially turn around from this zone and we could push up. So we're going to stay patient here. We're going to see if we can get our first trade. If not, and if nothing happens, then we'll leave it and we'll come back when there's another trade in the future. Okay guys, so we just got an entry on NAS 100. We had a push down, we took out the fair value gap, we had a nice price action push up, creating this big wick. We broke this candle's high, so I entered the trade. Now I entered one trade, I was supposed to put a pound on, or a dollar movement on, but I only put 10 cents. So the 10 cents one is here. We then had a pullback, and then I managed to get the pound on. So we actually have a £1.10 movement on, and we're going to manage these trades on the way up. Our stop loss is just below the zone. So this is our first trade of the account. Now hopefully we can get this running and we get our first win. Now as I say, we have got a interesting supply zone up here, which I think price is going to want to come take. We've also got liquidity above these highs here and fair value gaps on the way up. So let's see how it goes, and we'll come back when we get a little bit more movement in a second. I think guys, so I've just put in our first TP marker there. That is for a 1 to 2. I also throw up on the screen the entries on the MT4. As you can see, we've got NAS running at 10 cents, which is the mistake I meant to put a £1 in, and we've got the $1 one working as well. Sometimes I may say pounds and dollars because I get confused because I'm from the UK and it's in dollars. I normally trade in pounds, so bear with me. If I say that, I usually will mean, on this challenge, I'll mean dollars. So looking good. You can see that we're pushing up a little bit. This area is pretty strong, and as I say, we've still got that area of supply for visiting with fair value gaps above and liquidity above here, which hasn't been taken out yet, above this little high here, and also we've got liquidity above here as well. So hopefully we can get pushing up. The 15-minute is also looking quite nice, as we've had 2 rejection wicks here. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left on this candle, and if we can get a push up from there, that's going to be super nice. And yeah, so let's see how it goes, and we'll come back when we got some more info or something new has happened. Alright, so just jumping back in on here for the 15-minute. The 15-minute has now broken this candle's high, which is always a good sign. Okay, we've had our first new candle push in. We haven't got a bottom wick, which tends to mean high volume. Obviously, we haven't pushed down, we've pushed straight up. So let's see if we can continue this volume and keep on pushing. Right, guys, so we're having some volume come in now, which is quite nice. We're pushing up. If I throw up the trade on the screen right now, we are at around $9 or $10 now on our $1 trade, and about 80 cents on the other trade. The 15-minute is looking quite nice. We've had a nice push up. I am always figuring about this area here to see if that's going to cause any reversal. Let's have a look at what the hour looks like. So the hour's looking nice, right? I did want that to potentially flip bullish. So we're going to stay in the trade. And hopefully we can get to our first TP here. I'm going to manage the trade quite closely. I don't want to take a loss really on our first trade. So if we do come down to break even or thereabouts, I probably will close the trade out there. And if it does then turn around, that's fine. We're just trying to keep risk management to a maximum, so we're not taking any drawdown and putting ourselves on the back foot on the first trade. Currently, at the moment, we're up, and I would have actually, now that I remember the amount of movement $1 do on my Forex funds, I probably would have done a $2 trade on this one. But it's the first trade, so it's good that we haven't over risked. So we've got a new candle on the 5-minute opening now. So let's see how it goes. Let's look at the 15-minute. We've probably still got 5 minutes on the 15-minute candle, 10 minutes on the 15-minute candle. So yeah, let's see how this goes. 1 hour, 10 minutes left on the 1 hour candle as well. How's the 2 hour? Oh, that's the 3 hour. The 3 hours looking nice. We have respected this candle's low here, and this candle respected this candle's low with a huge wick. So it's showing that momentum is quite high, and I don't see there's much of a reason why we couldn't get to our first TP. But anything can happen because that's trading. All right, so let's see how it goes, and we'll come back when we got some more info once again. Jumping back in real quick, guys, we can see now that that 1 hour candle was flipping bullish. It's turned white there. It hasn't completely turned white yet. Well, it obviously has turned white, but it hasn't. We haven't created a body, but it is a good sign, and especially as we've only got 7 minutes left, I want that to potentially either close with a huge wick like that, or obviously flip bullish, break this candle's high. Then we can take our first TP, and then we can let the rest run up and away. So yeah, just thought I'd jump in there and just show you that because we're heading in the right direction. I think, guys, so we've been very patient and we've just hit our first TP. I've just taken 80% out now. I forgot to click screen record here, but 80% is taken out. We are just getting a bit of a reverse now, so I want to get this 20% left at break even or just above break even. We're going to go 44.4 because I like all the numbers to be the same, and then this one, the 10 cents, I'm also going to put at 44.4, so even we'll get a little bit of profit there. But you can see our first TP literally got tapped in and we just got rejected straight away, which is awesome. So that's a winning trade. We are now $12.32 in profit on our challenge so far. We need to make $400 to pass phase 1. So obviously we're a little far away at the moment. But because it was the first trade and I needed to be a little bit more clued up on the lot size I needed, we aren't on the biggest move up already. But if you think about it, we are at $16 now. If we can get up to our final TP up here, with both the runners, then we're going to be looking pretty good for our first start of the challenge. So I'm going to let this run, and we'll come back when we've either hit break even or we have pushed up higher and potentially got to our final TP. So far so good. Alright then, guys, and as you can see now, we've just had our full TP taken out, and yeah, I managed to get that out real quick. The first TP, the first one got triggered out. The second one I didn't have the TP taken, but we have just ended on a really nice round $20.01 profit. So I'm very happy with that. You can see the supply zone is actually reacting incredibly quickly. I do think we're still going to come up. Let's have a look, see if we've got any fair value gaps in the zone there. We do. I can see one. And we have this one here. Where is it? Oh, that is pushing down quite a bit. Not too bad though. Yeah, it's literally had a instant reaction from there on the 1 minute chart. But as you can see now, we're pushing back up, and we did get closed. Our final 20% got closed out here, and then the the 10 cents got closed out, I think, here. So still, we got a really nice first trade on the challenge, $20.01, 1 cent profit. So that would mean that if we're looking for $400, okay, we made 5% on the challenge on phase 1 today. So very happy with that. I can't complain with that at all. Now we have, look at that, we've just taken out that fair value gap here, so we could potentially look for a reversal trade. If I do find a reversal trade, I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm going to do that in the next video. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. This could be a new series. of the My Forex Funds challenge, as I know some of you guys have missed it and been asking about it. Well, it's back, baby, and we're going to get this $5,000 challenge passed, hopefully, and then from there we're going to move up, and hopefully once it's passed, we'll obviously trade it live and so on and so forth. But if you haven't already, please go check out the Telegram. The link is in the description. The My Forex Funds challenge link is also down there, so if you want to go try it yourself, go click that link and give it a go, and everything else down below as well. But thank you for the support. It's amazing. We've recently got past 1,000 subscribers, and I think we're at 1,133 right now as I record this. So insane. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.